Viewer, you and I can sit in our chairs and fret and fume and moralize over Trump's insane military operation into Venezuela to abduct the country's president. But the reason I lead with the story tonight is because that one act has changed our world again, and we are not going to go back to the old ways. What sounded like bluster just days ago no longer does. And after Venezuela, the uncomfortable question now being asked across capitals, including here in Delhi, is simple. Who's next on Donald Trump's radar? Because the warning signs are no longer subtle. The wife of a Trump aide has already posted a map of Greenland draped in the American flag, captioned with just one word, soon. It echoes Trump's own repeated insistence, including today, that the US needs Greenland since it belongs more to North America than it does to Denmark, its imperial owner. What once sounded like absurd Trump-style empty threats now sits firmly in the realm of the possible, as we have seen in Venezuela. And it doesn't stop there. No, it doesn't. Colombia has been publicly warned to stop drugs flowing north, with Trump delivering a crude, unmistakable threat to directly at President Gustavo Petro. Cuba has been dismissed as a failing state, with Trump openly predicting collapse. Mexico is described as cartel run, with Trump saying America will have to do something. Panama has been told bluntly the US control of the Panama Canal is back on the table. And Iran, let's not forget Iran, has already seen Trump put his money where his mouth is, striking nuclear sites in the past, that's last year, and now issuing intervention warnings amidst fresh unrest. Here is the shift the world has changed, viewer. Venezuela is not some tin pot banana republic, and Iran proved that this is not just rhetoric. Trump has demonstrated that when he talks about force, whether or not you agree with him or even like him, he is willing to use it, and he is oftentimes compelled by visceral defiance by these countries. So please listen carefully tonight, because what was once far-fetched is now entirely in the realm of the possible. This is no longer fantasy geopolitics. Regime change is real. It's a growing global anxiety over who is next. Leaders are scrambling, posturing, even pleading to ensure they're in Trump's whitelist. Denmark's own prime minister has begun a careful mix of appeasement and polite warning, careful not to anger this simmering beast. Whether it was the subtle US deep state enforced regime change in Bangladesh last year, or the open appeasement of Pakistan's military ruler now, Trump has signaled with historic clarity that sovereign states stand to lose their sovereignty if they so much as rub Trump the wrong way. It can come quietly like a well-funded pseudo-revolution, or with the hammer fall of helicopters firing missiles like we saw in the skies over Venezuela. The world is watching, uneasy, because the unthinkable is no longer just that, unthinkable.